Now here I try to summarize all the things that we mentioned. So I would highly recommend that if you, first of all, try to listen to these series of videos a few times, and also do not believe on anything or everything that you heard. Try to verify every little thing that you heard from here. That's the most important thing, because this me would love this information, to gather the information and to talk about it and to just live with that kind of information. That information itself as a belief system does not do anything for this person, for this body. The most important thing that when we talked about all these facts and about this me and about this whole idea of this being, this absolute, this body, and how they came together, this, all of that, especially this absolute infinite being presence that is here and now, needs to be totally intuitively verified and experienced with heart. So that is the most important thing, that if you all can try to do that. Here we're not trying to teach anything. This was not a teaching. You already are that truth. But what we try to do is try to share some concepts so that hopefully that these concepts help you to go and find the real truth that you are. So in the summary, what we said is very simple. We said the absolute, which is infinite, which is unmanifested, imposed upon the body when the body came to creation. The body is mortal. It vanishes, it disappears. The absolute infinite being is immortal. So the immortal it came to this body and imposed upon this body. And the mortal body imposed upon the absolute. So what brought these two together, the absolute, unmanifested, and manifested, is this intelligent idea of I am, I, me, as body and mind. This I, me has created, that is a deep belief that it was given in every single human being, has this given idea. This given idea of I am this body. So this I created. So now this I is looking from day one for himself. And the question of who am I is the most valuable, truthful question that someone can ask himself from this I. So this I is looking for himself at the very beginning, outside of himself, as far as the material things, all those belief systems, memories, all those positions, and everything from outside try to attach to himself. And all of a sudden, after a while, would realize, gets tired of itself. And then the absolute would remove this I and stays as I am, as an enlightenment being. That's what's going to happen. This big I amness, is going to remove this I. That the grace of this I amness is remove this I, and it comes back, so that this I would melt out and it comes back to the source. And the source is the only thing exists as a reality at this moment, here and now. At this moment, always, you ask, who am I? Who am I? At this moment, there is no memory. At this moment, there is no me. If this I am was real and true, it should be at every moment, including this moment. It cannot be in just the memory, and when you are in this moment, disappear. So, as Ramana Maharshi says, one thing that comes and goes is not even worth spending time of finding out about them or realize what they are. We are looking for something that is always here. And if it's always here, it has to be here and now. The only thing, the only truth that is here and now, this I amness. which is a vision, is just a viewer, a watcher who sees through this body and is not a person. Rumi says the human being is just a vision. The rest is flesh and blood. It's just a vision. There is absolutely no associations for this body or the mind. It's unassociated being, is functioning, is living through this body. And true enlightenment happens when this person, this being, realizes there is absolutely no one is here. Realization of nobodiness. Here there is only this space. This space is aware and is alive and is being, and that exists at here and now. If you realize, when we go to deep sleep, this I totally disappears. When we're dreaming, the I is there, but when we're going to deep sleep, that I disappears and we're completely we're feeling this absolute I amness. Now, a being that has been enlightened and realized the truth would live from this absolute being and consciousness. In other words, brings that peace that is in deeply sleep to this moment. The same peace, the same joy and sweetness, and that nectar of joy that is in deep sleep can be felt in the present moment as this absolute being. So that is the benefit of this path, the path of the truth. One would realize that this I that used to be here, sitting here and claiming that I have all this I am a separate being, autonomous by myself and separate from others, and that these are all my thoughts and this is my body and this is my life. That was an illusion. That was not real. That was just a story. Once one realized the truth, in living in absolute, there is absolutely, if you notice, in this moment, in this level of peace and being, presence, nothing is happening. It's always this time. This presence never changes. And in the presence, this is all exists, is the truth of this moment and being. Being the presence is here and now. And in this presence, there is no person. There is no body here. There is nobody living here. So it's only the presence and the body. These two things are functioning together. Right now, the sitting is taking place. And this being is conscious of the body, but is not conscious as the body. This being, this me, I, is conscious as the body. So connects itself, attaches itself to the body. Thank you.